What if I tell you that the less you think, the higher your vibration will be? Not because you forcing to do something differently, but because you thinking less on a problem. In this video, I will show you how you can step out from overthinking and how you change your perception about thinking so you can have mental clarity, focus, and high energy all day long. So let me ask you a question. What were you thinking in the happiest moment in your life? Just recall the happiest moment in your life and what were you thinking? I think you are right. You were thinking nothing at all. In the happiest moment in your life, you were thinking nothing. Consequently, you can use the same logic that as more you think about something, as worse it gets. It is interesting that we tend to believe as more we think about the problem, we keep replaying the same scenarios over and over and hoping for a solution. But just thinking about the scenario and overthinking an issue won't solve the problem in itself. But overthinking will create more confusion, cloudy mind. It will vanish your mental clarity and eventually will lower your vibration. I can recall situations in my life when I was thinking about issues, and I remember I had even sleepless nights about just thinking and overthinking about an issue. And at the time, I haven't realized fully that overthinking won't solve the problem. I start practice deep relaxations and start practice meditation. So I start to shift my perception and change my attention to my breath, which is a common practice in relaxation. So instead of thinking about the problem, this technique and method all encourage me to focus on something else, and with that I stop feeding the issue. So here is how it works, and in a minute we are going to do exercise so you can also experience this technique for yourself. So you are going to get first a theoretical base and then we will put this into practice. Alright, so when you stop thinking about an issue, you actually withdraw your energy. When you withdraw your energy, you stop feeding the pattern. And when you break the pattern, then you will gain mental clarity. And based on this mental clarity, you will make different, more positive life decisions. And based on the decisions, will act differently. And when you take different action with a clear head, that will lead to a very different results, mostly to a desirable results, as opposed to something that you really don't want. So not feeding into overthinking anymore will create a very different outcome in your life. So as I say, let's try this technique in real life, in practice. I would like now to think about the problem that really bothers you. It can be your finance, can be a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, your boss, and just hold that person, scenario, or event in your head for a moment. Okay, we are going to do this together. And as you keep thinking of that issue, I would like to feel it fully, the emotions, and observe the thoughts that are arising as it's related to this problem. And feel it Don't judge, don't label, just feel in its fullness. Alright, now we are going to start focusing on your breathing. I want you to just start focus on your breathing. Anytime when your attention shift or drift back to the issue in question or you hold in mind, just let it go and bring your full attention back to your breath. Okay? And hold your attention gently there. If you drift away, that's not an issue. But remember to bring your attention back as soon as you catch yourself thinking. Okay? And just breathe in gently and breathe out. And keep doing it as soon as you feel comfortable with. So that was the practice. Okay? I would like now just to observe how you feel like. Was the tension in your body and in your head increased or decreased? This is an exercise that you can do for minutes or even for longer period of time every day. And when you do it consistently, daily, it will create a shift in your life. When your attention stabilizes, your mind naturally became quieter. And when your mind became quieter, you gain mental clarity. And when you gain mental clarity, you stop feeding in the issue. So just by doing this simple practice, you are going to gain mental clarity. And also this will enable you not to feed into the problem by overthinking or replaying the scenario. You will become more calm, more energized, and more decisive. Your whole perception will change. And when perception change, then you will be open up for opportunities that you may think not even there or were not available for you. Now, I would like to hear from you. What is the area of your life that you are overthinking? And just write it in the comment to claim it. I choose clarity over overthinking. Please don't forget to check out my free guided self-hypnosis if you would like to go deeper in this journey. And I will see you in the next video.